Hey guys, what's going on? It's the middle of the night and I can't sleep because of cedar fever. Yay! So I'm making a video. Okay, so last month I did a video called Blacker Than Thou, Black Lives Matter is a Trap. It generated a lot of controversy. I got a lot of negative comments, which is fine, but the best thing about it was I connected with a lot of people who wrote me privately, and as a result of that, I'm doing a series talking about interviewing some of these people and talking about some of the issues that I talked about in the video. So I had one guy interview, it went really well. Had another interview lineup, which we did, and we did that, and it went well too, but I had to take it down. And the reason I had to take it down was the guy is in school, and I'm run by leftists, by the way. You know, they're dominating the education system and the media and everything. So she found out about the interview. He confided in her and sent her a link, and she basically decided, because she's a crazy ass SJW, wants to make his life miserable in school because of it. So I respectfully took it down. There's no hard feelings. We're still in touch. I might be able to put the interview back up at a later date. But he's just trying to get through school, you know, without any drama, and I don't blame him. And I'm in a situation where I can afford to be outspoken because I have little jobs here and there, you know, so I'm not really beholden to anything. Yeah, you know, not everybody can be outspoken all the time, and depending on their situation. So anyway, with that said, like I said, there's no hard feelings, but it just got me thinking about how crazy this bitch was, because she was concerned, right? Have you ever heard somebody say, I'm concerned? Usually when people say that, I'm concerned about you, that means that they're going to destroy your life. That's short for, I'm going to destroy your life because you don't agree with me. I'm going to put you in a mental institution. I'm going to destroy your life. I'm going to make your life a living hell. I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to fart on you, a la the Women's March, right? I'm going to fart on you. I'm going to throw stuff at you. I'm going to spit at you. I'm going to rip your camera equipment up and break it just because I don't agree with you. These people are psychotic. They're psychopaths, okay? Now, if you're a person on the left, I'm not saying that just because you voted Democrat or just because you're a lefty, that you're psychotic, okay? I know there are people that aren't. I know there are exceptions, okay? So I'm not specifically talking about you, but I'm talking about this whole group of people, you know, that because you don't agree with them, they feel like they have to destroy you, that it's okay to attack you. They can't have a discourse. They can't talk about why, you know, they have the ideas that they have and why you have the ideas that they have. Because at the end of the day, I think we all want the same things, right? We want to live in a safe society. We want food. We want water. We want shelter. We want, you know, to have pleasure with our friends and family. At the end of the day, this is what we want. And I think we have different ideas about how to get there. And that's where the clash is. But if we talk about it, then I think we would get there. But these people don't even want to have a conversation. They just want to attack other people, right? So this woman couldn't deal with the fact that she has a colleague that is being interviewed by somebody that has a radically different opinion than her. So, I mean, I hope this bitch is watching. So fuck you. You know, fuck you forever. Okay, grow up. And I know I said I was gonna stop cursing, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Anyway, yeah. You're a psychopath, you know. Let it be known, these people get in control of this country, they will kill you. They're going to kill everybody that disagrees with them, okay? If you guys haven't seen the Jordan Peterson Kathy Newman interview, you really should. It's great. He just shuts her down because she's incredibly ignorant. She's incredibly tunnel vision. And this whole interview, you can see that she's trying to set him up instead of like really talking to him, trying to find out where he's coming from, trying to see if they can have common ground. And he just like obliterates her. It's phenomenal to watch. So, but he talks about, or she brings up how he's comparing this ideology to Mao. And she was like, Mao killed like millions of people. And he's like, yeah, they haven't done it yet. And I totally agree with him. It's, you know, because I see how this is going. You know, you look up, I had a debate or something with somebody like a few months ago, talking about the Hillary supporters being beat up by Trump supporters. And I think a lot of people just want to say that, you know, Hillary supporters are being beat up or Bernie supporters are being beat up by Trump supporters because they want to sound fair and they want to be like, oh, it's on both sides and blah, 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 blah. No. I even did a search. I challenge you guys. You think that? You do a search. You can even put Hillary supporters get beat up by Trump supporters, Bernie supporters get beat up by Trump supporters. All videos, people wearing Trump hats, getting pepper sprayed, getting their butt beat on the street, getting scratched, getting drinks thrown in their face, getting physically beat up. Okay? Didn't see any Hillary or Bernie supporters. Maybe I missed a video. Maybe I did, okay? But I specifically tried to find videos that showed the opposite happening, and it was only Trump supporters getting beat up. Because the media has brainwashed this public. And, you know, it is become a side. There's sides now, right? It's the side of good and evil. Now, the other side, I think that's, like, the leftist side is evil. They think we're evil. But, you know, there are sides. So eventually you're trying to, like, people that are like, oh, I'm trying to be neutral. No, there's sides. Now, I'm not saying that you can't talk to somebody and have a discourse. And I'm not saying that there aren't people on the other side that aren't meeting in the middle. But the dominance, the media, the media, the Hollywood industry, the education system, they're dominating everything, and they're brainwashing people. And, you know, they're setting these poor little kids up, I'm calling them kids, but these, like, college kids up for failure by their divisive tactics that, you know, they're not going to be successful. They have them believing that they're slaves, and, you know, that they can't beat the system and everyone's against them. And, you know, and because of that, they become like these rats in a corner. And if you ever read the Unabomber Manefesto, well, first of all, the Unabomber was a genius. He went to Harvard at 15, and he was a part of this this experiment that basically they wanted to see how they can break people's ideology. So as a trusting 15-year-old who doesn't have his parents or support system around, he goes to college, confides in this professor. This professor, you know, asks him to talk about his passions and his ideologies, and, you know, he's really excited to do that, and then he just humiliates him. And he keeps humiliating him until he's, like, you know, he's basically, like, intellectually, psychologically, emotionally, like, beat his passions out of him. Now, I'm not agreeing with what the Unabomber did. I think it is sick and twisted. I think you could argue, though, that he was maybe made that way. But if you ever read his manifesto, I'll see if I can put a link in the notes. If you ever read his manifesto, it's uncanny. And he talks about how the lead or whatever name he uses for it is going to dominate colleges, instill this, brainwash basically the public, instill this ideology to make them into these radical psychopathic creatures to break up society. And that's what's going on now. Now, by some miracle, I would also say maybe the internet and people being able to share their ideas, that they do have a strong opposition. And I don't see them taking, you know, I don't see them taking this country down easy, but it's still a possibility. So those of you that can make videos and that can speak out, write something. You know, you don't even have to show your face. There are people that make videos. There's that one lady with a cat. She's funny as hell. The Truth Factory, she makes videos. You don't even know what she looks like. She's like a cat puppet. Be creative, but start, you know, I think it is better to show your face because people connect with another human, but start making videos, start speaking out. And once people start seeing you speak out, then they'll have the courage to speak out too. We're not alone. There are other people like us, no matter what race you are. And yeah, you know, let's take our country back. Let's not let it be run over by these psychopathic Nazis. They're the Nazis, okay? And both sides can be, you know, there can be rights can be extreme and left can be extreme. It doesn't matter what side you are. You know, Democrats can be extreme, Republicans can be extreme. But right now in history, it's the left that's the psychos. Okay, so these are the people that need to be addressed. I guess that's it. I guess my message today is start speaking out. Make your own videos. Start a blog. There's so many resources that you can do that are free that you can do, or that you can start with. Please, okay? Please. It's very important. Anyway, you guys, I guess that's all I have to say. All right. Peace, truth, love. Mwah.